Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Rock, rock, rock.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Yeah! Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Great Amos there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They will run the draw play with Miller. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Commanders' 37-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Viking 18. Ready. 70 Lions. Check smash. Check smash.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. That's taken in. Ooh. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
To the air again is Daniels. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Daniels gonna throw again. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. He keeps it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Okay, break.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Nick Bosa on the
A
stop.
loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Go. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Commanders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. He's got it, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Saints nothing. Will Riker to kick off.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He'll return this from the 10. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, New Orleans. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down, New Orleans.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
One quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's Miller. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Jordan McGee on the tackle. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Miller is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Two-point conversion.
Cougar 19. Team well switching. Check them up, check them up. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Franco 80.
Drive will start on the ground, and this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Go.
3rd and long, and here's Daniel. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll send their tight end left. They're going to toss it now to Miller. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. On the move left. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. On the handoff, this is Miller. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Play action. Here's Daniels on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 32 yards.
Cooking like cheese.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
70 Lions.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the set.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Will Reichard to kick off.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look underneath, then here's Miller. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Miller, and he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
Commanders 10. Michael Dixon set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On the ready. 60 average. 60 average. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
17. Saints 16.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line. Run a little inside draw with their fullback. The ball comes out. And fortunately, a Saint was able to get on it quick. So they're going to keep the ball.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 38 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Saints.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
So now that late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, they're going to try to extend it by 2 more. Now this time he'll set up to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Let go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
At their own 14-yard line.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got room past the 25. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 17. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready? Riggs. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Now a shot here, deep middle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Throwing again, Daniel. He gets this one to Tucker, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
60 Vikings.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Come on. Ready?
To the air again is Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And the commander is going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the one.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. Past midfield. Inside the 30s. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. As they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And it's their fullback with the carry. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints tack on one more to their lead.
36, Commanders 17. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Pass caught. That's Lane. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
18,
At the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to complete.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Is caught, and he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson, touchdown, New Orleans. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, let's go.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he goes up top looking for Komet. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Here we go, set.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down.
Ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Commanders 24. Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Set.
Daniels now on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that is not going to work.